Once upon a time, that bitch Eva villain lived in the city.
If you're watching this vlog today, it's Valentine's Day. Happy Valentine's Day. I'm going to start off with my February Allure Beauty Box. I subscribe to Allure, the Allure Beauty Box subscription, and I have the $25 a month subscription. I haven't used all of the items, but I'll share them with you and I'll share the discount code. One of the items I have used since I got it is this Skin Ink. It is a pure deep sea hydrating mask, and I've been applying this at night. It comes off as like a clear gel, and you only need the smallest amount. It covers a huge amount of skin, and you just need a tiny amount, and it applies. It's a gel, and then when you apply it and it dries, it dries like a baby's bottom. Your skin feels like, even softer than a baby's bottom. This thing is, wow, it's impressive. And there's a discount code for it. I'll share it here on the screen. Another thing that came in this month's subscription is this Mega Babe Daily Deodorant. I did get the Rosy Pits scent, and this smells so good. This is what it looks like, and this smells so good. Another product I got in my February Allure Beauty Box is this Merit Lip Oil in the color Bel Air. So I love Merit. I think Merit is clean. It's clean makeup. So this is what I got. And let's put this on and see if it triggers like a gluten allergy. Normally when I apply something to my lips, and normally when I apply anything on my lips and it does contain gluten in it, I do get like a reaction from it. So far so good. Merit is supposedly clean beauty. I also got 3 ships. It's Dewdrops, and it's their Mushroom Kakara Plum. It's their hyaluronic acid serum. I love hyaluronic acid. In the evenings, I alternate putting this on my face before bedtime between, variety type of acids every night. So I'm excited about this. I will include, if this does have a discount code, I will include it. And then last but not least, I did get these Olaplex like leave-in and hair hot tools, like heat protectant balms, and it's the Olaplex number 6 and number 9. So I'm glad I get to sample these. I love the subscription. Every box I get, it never disappoints. Allure, they pack that with so many quality, top-notch products. I think just this overnight mask, or just this mask alone, is like $100, and I have the $25 subscription gift box. These are, like, you really do get your money's worth in regards to the Allure Beauty Box subscription. I definitely recommend it, and you can also gift it. So this hat is a new purchase from Walmart. It's the Blazers. It's the Portland Trail Blazers. I have gone to a Blazers game. My daughter and I, we went on one of my birthdays, and the Blazers played against the Chicago Bulls. The Blazers played against the Chicago Bulls. It was my birthday. I was there with my daughter. We had a we had a great time. It was nice being able to experience an NBA game. And so, interestingly enough, when with San Diego, I've gone to Padres games, and I do have like a Padres hat that I got from Walmart for $10. And when I moved here, I would wear that hat around, when I wanted to. And now that I'm moving from Oregon to San Diego, I find this Blazers hat at Walmart for $13. I didn't get a Oregon Ducks because I've never been to the game, but I have been to a Blazers game. I've been to a Chicago Bulls game, and it was fun. Moving on to the subject of cars, I do have a love for classic cars. However, if I could choose what type of classic car I want like a probably like a mid 1970s Datsun pickup truck. Is because that's the truck that I learned how to drive with when I was 15 years old, and it's sentimental to me. It's nostalgic, and so I think that's a goal of mine, is to be able to find a mid 70s Datsun pickup and make it my own. One Valentine's, my ex-husband did buy me a, it was I can't remember what kind of car it was, but I'll look it up and I'll post it here. Remember what it was. Okay, so one Valentine's, it might have been 2014 or 15. My husband, he's a car fanatic, and so I'm familiar. He loves to watch like Barrett Jackson and Mika auctions, and that's I learned about Barrett Jackson and Mika auctions, and I'm familiar with it because my ex-husband loved watching those car shows. So one time we went out to Pasadena or something because Mika auctions was in town, and they had an auction, and so we went out, and he bought me a car at Makeup Auctions. It was a 60s, I can't remember exactly what year, might have been 67 or 69. It was a Pontiac Le Mans, but it was cloned to look like it was a Pontiac Le Mans, but then it was cloned to look like a Pontiac GTO Judge, and it was cool. I couldn't drive it though. That car is just like, it's a muscle car, and he did get it for me for Valentine's. And I remember clearly when he won the bid for that car. I didn't know, I wasn't expecting it. I thought it was, that we were just getting it. And we walked over to the paperwork section where you do all the paperwork for the bid and for the car. We walked up, this lady was seated behind one of the tables, and he was like, I bought this car for her. And I was like, what? Like, I was just like so surprised. It was such a nice surprise. And I remember specifically at some point when we were filling out the paper, and so at some point of the paperwork, she had asked me, so how do you want me to phrase this on the paperwork? She says, do you want me to put and or? And I wasn't sure, like something like that. It was these two specific words that played an important role in the car and the reselling of it, if it ever came down to it. She goes, so how do you want me to process this? And or? And I was just like, what's the difference? And she goes, well, this, if you choose and, it means both of you have to sign off when you choose to sell it. And if you choose, and the other term was just strictly, if I had chosen the other term, I can't remember what it was. It was like and or and just something. I can't remember what it was. And if I decided to use that other term, it means that when we do decide to resell that car, I would only be able to sell it with just my signature on it. So, you know what? I'm not trying to put myself up on a pedestal, but this is like a good example of really like, I really, I really loved my ex-husband. Like, I never wanted to dwell on the fact that, that I would just want to sell that car, like, and just have it strictly be, my decision, my signature. I mean, we were married and everything, we were a team. So I told her, let's do the, I really appreciated him getting me that car, gifting it to me for Valentine's. And so I told the lady, just do and or, so that either him or I never thought, had any negative thoughts that anything, negative will come about with our marriage. And so whatever him choosing to get that car for me was was a good move, but me also choosing to include him where it was an and or type of agreement on the paperwork for that vehicle was also a good move on my part. So it balanced out both our deeds. My ex-husband, I love him. It's been 4 years since I've moved from San Diego here. We keep in touch, and I've never, in the 4 years that I have been here in Oregon, I think in 4 years I've dated either, I think I've dated 3 times. That's like once a year. And I mean, I know I could go online, and I don't really dig those dating sites. And I'm fine. I'm really enjoying my time to myself. I enjoy my grandchildren. I enjoy my daughters. I enjoy my time not being tied down to anyone. But I do look forward to seeing what kind of relationship him and I maintain. What I'm looking for is like a relationship where we have trust, where we're not married, but we're committed to, I'm committed to him, he's committed to me, we're not married. But we also don't have to live together. We can live apart, and one that's rooted in, I just want like a relationship that's rooted in trust, where even though we don't live together, we have that sense of trust in each other. I mean, I'm in my late 50s. I'm 56. He's in his mid 60s. He's 8 years older than me, so he's in his like late 60s. And I just want a mature relationship. Sometimes my ex-husband is loco. Just, and if there was any advice I could give, it would be to if you are ever in a failed relationship, educate yourself. And when I mean educate yourself in regards to narcissism. Narcissism, it's good to read up and learn about these types of personalities, like high conflict personalities and narcissism. Those are the two that I can just think of off the top of my head in regards to educating yourself when when you are in a failed relationship, failed marriage. It will really open your eyes and give you an understanding of yourself and the other person that that you were in a relationship with, or past relationships that have failed and not worked out. And it's such a strong tool. It's a very useful tool, educating yourself and reading up on high conflict personalities and narcissism. Learning and reading up on those two types of personalities, and there are others, but those are the two that I said that I can think of off the top of my head. They will provide insight. They will provide an awareness to you, and healing. it will heal you. If you've been in a very negative relationship, learning about narcissism and high conflict personality, reading about it, educating yourself about it, it will provide healing, and it will provide like it strengthens you, and it just, I mean, that's education is really your best weapon. It's really your best weapon to protect yourself, and from anything negative. But definitely recommend reading up and learning about those two personalities. It's cold today. It snowed in Oregon today, in Beaverton. Look at how pretty that is. We got snow today, and I think tomorrow. So going back to TJ Maxx, I mean, I loved it. Like whenever there was like some type of holiday, Valentine's, and any type of event, and sometimes when we met our goals, our managers would cater food, and we would have really, really good food in our break room, and we all got along. There was some of us women, would go and get like a drink after we close up. We'd all gather at closing time. We'd all gather in this one spot and just catch up while we waited for the security system to. We really did have. I really enjoyed working at TJ Maxx, and I enjoyed my coworkers. I truly did. So going on to my mini haul. I have like 4 or 5 items here that I did get from a recent trip to Marshall's. I did go to Marshall's to specifically look for more colors of the OPI polish, $5, but I didn't find any. I only ended up finding like a top coat. So I'll probably go look at another location. But I did find this cute pajama set in this really pretty like light mauve color, like a soft pink. This is Laura Ashley brand. It's $16.99. It's a button down, and it does come with long. It was a 2-piece set for $16.99. I loved the pants. They fit perfectly. I did get them in a size medium. I also found this Philosophy plaid blazer. It's just an open blazer, no buttons, no nothing. I loved the fit. This was on clearance. It was $30, but then it was on clearance for $17, which I love. It does have a soft shoulder pad on it, which I love. I love that structure. Another thing that I got, I do still gua sha my face in the mornings. I just haven't shared that, that part of my morning routine lately. But I did come across this body gua sha tool, which I look forward to implementing as another daily routine to my self-care. So this was $13, and it does come with the massage oil. So I do look forward to starting this type of self-care. It does come with like a diagram of how to apply, where to, in which direction to use the gua sha tool towards. And then last but not least, I did get this Sand and Fog. It's a kitchen essentials set. This was also $13. This is pretty cool. It's the guava mango set, and it is dish soap, all-purpose spray, and hand soap. And I love that. I love the all-purpose cleaning spray, and I do love the dish soap option that this set comes with. I'm going to end this vlog here, but before I go, I will share my outfit. This is a lettuce mock neck dress. It's a maxi dress. It's in the, the half lace sheer bottom type style. I love this. This is from Shein. I'll share the screenshot of it here. And I love this worn casual. with like a cap, you know, your hair braided or in a ponytail. I love this worn casual with like a sporty cap and maybe slides or mule and maybe slides. I do have these earrings on. These are also from Shein. I love these. These are, remember these? I did share these in another vlog. They're just like clip. I'll see if these are still in stock or not, but I love that they are just very easy to put on. They're a clip version of the Van Cleef, you know, the Van Cleef jewelry. I love this dress, Shein. So, oh, you guys, another big change in my life is my daughter Leo gets to stay back with me. Are you kissing me for Valentine's? Oh, so Leo is a big change in my life. I did have a dog. Her name was Bella. I got her for my birthday. She is a Great Dane. I'll share a picture of her here. Bella did stay back with my ex-husband, and she now lives with my stepson and his family in San Diego. You'll see Bella in you know, future videos. But I now have Leo also, and Leo is moving to San Diego with me. he's gonna be a California dude. You guys, thank you so much for watching this vlog. Happy Valentine's Day to you. Happy Valentine's Day to you.